Good morning, all of you. So, today we start with the properties of alcohol. Okay, this is class 12 chemistry 2, that is properties of alcohols. Okay, and that is physical properties. Okay, students. So, first, physical properties of alcohol. What is the physical property? Physical property is nothing but deal with appearance, and that is boiling point, melting point, and what is state. Okay, color, state, which state, liquid, solid, gas, etc. So this all comes under category of physical properties. Okay, so first we have studied the boiling point. Okay, so boiling point of alcohols are increases with increasing carbon chain. Okay, so if we take example of ethanol, okay, it has boiling point of 77 degree centigrade, but we take the example of CH3CH2 CH2OH, so it has boiling point little more than that. Okay, so it is approximately around the above 77, because you see here there is a carbon chain is increasing. Okay, so boiling point is increasing. And second, sometimes in exam they ask the boiling point of alcohol. Okay, they ask a question explain boiling point of alcohols is greater than ethers. Okay, so here we have to explain this. Okay, fact. So if I write the structure of alcohol, it has ROH. Okay, and if we write the structure of ether, so students, first what is the ether? Ether is nothing but the derivative of alcohol in which one hydrogen is replaced by the alkyl group, is called the ether. See here difference. There is an, in the alcohol there is a H, and in the ether there is an alkyl group. Okay, so if I take water, okay, so this hydrogen and this oxygen, okay, they have tendency to form hydrogen bonding with water. For example, like if I take water here, we have lone pair on it, oxygen, so this will attract this H, and this H is attracted over this alcoholic O, and this is so on. Okay, so alcohol is generally show the hydrogen bonding. Okay, see this alcohol, this oxygen is so much electronegative, possesses del minus charge, this hydrogen possesses del plus charge. Okay, and this oxygen del minus charge. Therefore, del minus del plus charge. After developing this del plus charge, this oxygen donates or attracts electron. It donates electron partially to this hydrogen. Therefore, they form hydrogen bonding. Okay, you see here water between two alcohol. This is ROH. Okay, so this oxygen is also attract this hydrogen, and this is so on the hydrogen bonding. Okay, so there is a hydrogen bonding between alcohols and the water, but this hydrogen bonding is not possible in the case of ethers. Okay, because there is too much bulkier groups, alkyl group, which does not allow to form hydrogen bond with this oxygen atom. Therefore, this does not form any hydrogen bonding, and therefore the boiling point of this ether is lower than that of alcohol. Okay, so this is an fact. Okay, you have to explain. This question came for 2 marks. Okay. Next, mostly alcohols are water soluble. Okay, not all, but mostly alcohols are water soluble. You take example of ethanol. Ethanol is also water soluble. Methanol is also water soluble because of hydrogen bonding. Okay, they form hydrogen bonding with water. If you take propanol, this is also an water soluble, and I taught this many times. This isopropyl alcohol, okay, which is called rubbing alcohol, they used in the sanitizer. Okay, our sanitizer is nothing but the hand sanitizer. We have some moisture and they dissolve in it. Okay, now alcohols are in liquid state. Okay, alcohols generally possess in liquid state. Some alcohols are in gaseous state, or some are volatile in nature. Okay, so alcohol is generally volatile in nature. Okay, alcohols are generally volatile in nature. Okay, students, so what is volatile? Volatile is nothing but like petrol. If we take petrol and we keep it open, then all alcohol is evaporated. Okay, all alcohol is evaporated, nothing is left behind. That property is called the volatile property. Once again,
Yes, continue. Good problem.
fine students. So the next example is, the next property of that alcohol is, alcohols are neutral. Okay,
Continue.
okay, all alcohols are in neutral. Okay, neutral state or neutral in nature. Okay, like water, alcohols are in neutral. They does not have any acidic property or basic property. Okay, so this is all about the properties. Okay, physical properties of alcohol. And now I take the chemical properties of alcohol. Okay, so in this all reaction is chem. Okay, I take the chemical property. Okay, so first reaction with phosphorus halide or an thionyl chloride. Okay. See students, when alcohol is react with phosphorus halide and thionyl chloride, so they form alkyl halide as a final product. Okay. For example, what is the phosphorus halide? Phosphorus has two halides, PCl3 and PCl5. Okay students, so you know that the phosphorus can make 3 bond and 5 bond. Okay, I can write or explain by this. Phosphorus has atomic number 15, so we have at outermost electronic configuration neon and 3s to 3p3. Okay, so this is 10 plus 2 12 and 3 15. Okay, so now 1 2 and in the p orbital we have 1 2 3. If phosphorus trichloride is there, it will form sp3 hybridization. But if we take PCl5, then this electron get excited and promoted in the d orbital. Okay, promoted in d orbital, and all 5 chloride donates 1 electron, and therefore it becomes PCl5. Okay, so phosphorus can make 3 and 5 bond respectively. Okay, this is called the phosphorus halide. And what is thionyl chloride? Thionyl chloride is SOCl2. We have structure of it as double bond OCl. Okay, thionyl chloride. Fine students. Now this all are phosphorus halide and thionyl chloride. This all are acidic halides. Okay, so we have just react. First we take the example of ethanol ClC2H5OH, and I react with this phosphorus pentachloride. Okay, so we have here ethyl chloride plus POCl3 plus HCl as a final product. Okay, this is the main product and these two are the side product. Okay students, so how the reaction is happening, we have to see. This is the alcohol C2H5OH. Okay, and PCl5 I write here PCl and here 1 C. Okay, this is PCl5. Then these two molecules come together, they eliminate HCl. Okay, HCl is so much stable, therefore HCl is eliminated, and we have the intermediate that is called the C2H5 oxygen. Now this HCl is gone, then this oxygen makes bond with this phosphorus, therefore we have phosphorus and all 4 chlorine are there. Just write. Okay, now you have to remember this phosphorus and oxygen bond is so much stronger than the carbon and oxygen bonding, therefore this phosphorus and oxygen try to form the bond double. Okay, they form double bond and this electron move together here, and this chloride, because of so much electron repulsion, this chloride is take up away. Okay, after broken this electron, see electron flow movement, electron is flowing from this here to here, therefore this gets del plus charge, and this chlorine takes up this electron and it become del minus. Okay, and we have del plus and del minus. We have C2H5Cl, that is ethyl chloride, and we have plus P double bond O Cl Cl C, that is UCl3 and 1 HCl. Okay student, fine. So on this, like this, you have just react with 1 phosphorus trichloride with this. Okay, you have also get the same product. Okay, so if I react with this alcohol with PCl3, we get the C2H5Cl, that is same product but side product is different, that is S3PO3. Okay, fine. And 1 HCl, sorry, 1 HCl. Okay student, we have to take here 3 alcohol molecule to balance them. Okay, and here I can take 3 sorry student, this is not HCl. Here I can write the 3C2H5Cl. Okay, fine. This reaction is get balanced. Okay, so we have same product but different side product. Side product is phosphorus acid, that is S3PO3. Okay student, now we take the third example, that is reaction with ionyl chloride. Okay, so I write here just C2H5OH, and if I react with ionyl chloride, we have eliminated the HCl minus sulfur dioxide gas, and we have C2H5Cl as a final product. Okay, so how this reaction is happening, we see here C2H5, that is OH and plus S double bond O, here Cl, here Cl. When these two molecules comes together, one HCl is eliminated and this oxygen get form bond between sulfur. So we have C2H5O S double bond O Cl. Okay, now this sulfur and oxygen bond is so much stable, therefore this get here, they form sulfur and oxygen form double bond, and one chlorine is eliminated, which is combined with this C2H5Cl, and we have C2H5Cl as a final product. Okay, and now you see here the elimination of sulfur dioxide is also takes place, because this sulfur makes double bond and this bond is broken, so sulfur dioxide is formed. So we have as double bond O as a final product. Okay, understand? You see once again and I repeat it one more time. Okay, so students, you see here, when this alcohol has one acidic hydrogen, this acidic hydrogen when combined with acidic chlorine, this HCl get eliminated and we have right minus HCl, and after this elimination this oxygen form bond with this sulfur, and we have now this oxygen bond with sulfur. Since sulfur and oxygen bond is so much stable, therefore they form double bond, and after broken this bond, this ethyl get del plus charge and this chlorine bond is breaking, therefore he get del minus charge, and this S double bond O, and here it become double bond O, that it becomes sulfur dioxide gas, which is eliminated, and we have Cl minus and C plus, that is combined to give ethyl chloride as a final product. Okay students, so thank you for watching, and we have some remaining chemical reaction, and we can see in tomorrow. Over. Sorry, we try it by tomorrow. Okay. Fine students, so thank you, bye.